Our language is from the time in 1970. I realized that there were hardly any people that was talking Gujin language, so I thinking about it, and I don't want to lose a language, and I don't want our people to lose a language. So I just went out and I've been to Fort Smith to learn the language, how to read and write. And good many times I did this in a college, coming here to the classroom, and I do the immersion language, and even out to reach a reindeer. I talk in my language, and just make sure that they hear the language and they understand me and they can answer me, and I'm really happy with that. I want a big computer and everything, and I get the words on the computer, and I spelling it and everything, and that's the way I teach myself. And I think that's the way you have to, if you want to learn a language, you have to read and write it. And sometimes they make them on a tape, so you're listening to someone else repeating the words, translating it, and just like if it a good judge, oh, that's a long word for God. And some people, they can't, if they never heard that word, it's just like when you can't speak French, you don't know what they're saying. So our language is like that. And I believe that our language, Gujin language, is really a hard language to learn. Yeah, so there's quite a few people, Gujin people are back into a college here or in their hometown. They have a teacher to teach them the language, and the kids, the children. Didn't you go to Kinhi? Can't ask a good hill egg wing she. I didn't Jordan Kaji Jordan Stanley and not a Kenihi. Pitchut I no Kinchik, Jekinu go had second jet. Going to put it good say, Massy Chaw, G. Maple English in.
When I moved north, adult education just sort of, I found it found me, and then the rest is 12 years later and still teaching. Professionally, I guess I always ended up teaching something, and then when I found adult education, I was like, this is the fit. I love this. Mm-hmm. I loved school. And so I love trying to create a school that my students will feel the same way about.
It wasn't a plan. I was going to be a high school teacher. Position became available, and I think once you work with adult learners and learn how different their needs are, you kind of either really hate it or you really love it and you're hooked.